No, I don't know if I have a worst enemy.
I mean, you have to, right? There has to, if you had to rank.
Yeah.
Would I ride a blind donkey?
It knows.
Off a cliff.
It knows the limits of the cliff.
You know where my friends were to help me? Nowhere.
Would we still be able to live in this house, or?
Probably not.
Oh, God.
The house. So you might want to try to help keep me alive.
I read somewhere that if there were 13 months, then every month could have an even 28 days. What do you think about that?
I mean,
Why don't we do that?
All right.
Let's do it.
Welcome back to Picky Boys Podcast, episode 3.
No.
Oh, okay. It's 299 and a half.
299.5. Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I've had a rough week.
You had a really rough week.
Had a real rough week.
Are you okay? Is there stiffness here?
Oh, stop! I could do this. That's tough. That's
Okay.
tough.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to explain my week.
Well, yeah.
You have to now. You can't come in with this fucking thing.
So you know how it goes. We had the basement ceiling. There was a leak dropped.
Okay.
The whole ceiling's gone. There's a leak upstairs. Ceiling's messed up. There was a leak in the yard in the pool. So one step at a time here. That's 3 leaks already. I want that to be said.
3 leaks.
3 leaks. I go into the pool because the pool's drained, and I had to move one of the pumps. Like an idiot, I step into the pool. I thought because there was no water, it might not be slippery. I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It slipped immediately, and I remember slipping and then feeling my head. Don't know if I was out or not, gonna be honest. Don't know. And then I woke up with whiplash.
Jesus Christ.
That's what you see here.
Wait, so is a pool floor extra slippery without water? How does that work?
It's because the algae buildup makes everything slippery.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I thought that, there's no water in there. So I stepped on a slant. I think I felt like a cartoon. I was really more scared that if I woke up just hours later or someone just found me in the pool or the pool was slowly being filled while I was in it. And now, this is very comfortable, by the way.
It's like a mossy rock. You ever climbing on rocks at the beach?
True.
Yeah.
Get one moss rock.
Yeah.
It's over.
And then, so that's happening. And I was in the pool, tripped, all to fix a leak. Thought it was patched, filled up the pool, leak still there. That's number 1. Didn't even fix it. All for naught. This for naught. And then I was laying down this morning because, like I said, there's a leak in the roof.
Having a nice relaxing morning, I
Have
bet.
a nice relaxing morning, and the roofers come, and they're working on the roof. And while I'm laying down on the couch, a ladder comes straight through the window. straight through the window. The roofer goes, "Oh, I never did this before. It's never happened in 20 years. I never broke a window." And I went, "Yeah, I hear that a lot around here." It's like, yeah, we always catch it's never happened. And then I go outside and I talk to him like, "Are you all right?" Because I thought he fell off the roof. And he goes, "Oh, God, this is going to be a real nightmare for me." And I just looked at the window, and I looked back at him, and I went, "Yeah, real nightmare for you, pal." It's like just a nightmare.
How does it even happen?
You're just putting a ladder on top of a roof, and it slips out from under, and then it just... I don't know.
Oh, so it slips off the roof and falls.
And hit the window.
All right.
While I was laying down. I was laying down right by the window. I heard just fumbling with the ladder, so I got up. I went, "Oh, that didn't sound good." Ladder straight through the window.
Oh, if you were sitting there, that could have been
Glass would've hit
actually...
me.
Yeah.
Glass
Oh,
would've hit
the
me.
ladder might have hit you.
Yeah, it's possible. So
Yeah.
It's been a rough week. And then the Spurs, and then we went to the Knicks Spurs game. They got their ass kicked. We were on the Spurs side. Didn't help.
I took the over 105.5 Spurs points. Guess how many points they got? 105.
105, yeah.
That
But
happens.
honestly, I'll take that problem over any of the problems you're getting anyway.
Starting to believe in just someone has what is it called? A voodoo doll?
I think so, yeah. Or
Yeah.
some kind of curse. What do they call it? It's a
hex?
curse. A hex. There you
Hex.
go.
We gotta
I
find
think
a-
perhaps a hex.
Yeah, we got to find a little bag filled with our hair and toenails somewhere under the couch.
True.
And then Danny goes, "Well, my week's been great. I haven't imagined."
No, I mean I had an okay week, I guess.
Oh, you broke your toe.
Yeah, I think it was a sprain probably.
Feeling better?
It's feeling it's still some soreness, but it's okay. You know, when you break your toes and your fingers, you're just kind of like, don't use them for a week or so, and they get back to normal. It's not like a
That's
thing
true.
you go to the doctor for.
I can't 100% say I relate to that.
You put them in a splint and then you fuck off. That's what you do when you get a broken finger.
Isn't that how you get bunions?
No.
What's a bunion again?
Bunion is something about like I think when you wear like shoes with no socks.
No, that's external. I thought
That's
bunions.
athlete's foot?
Bunions are on the bone. Like you get bunions on your bone.
I think that's just an old person thing. I don't think you can get bunions from something.
I knew someone who had bunions at 16.
What?
Yeah,
That's strange.
couldn't tell you what they are though.
Yeah, I don't know what shingles are either, but I know that if you had chickenpox, you can get shingles.
That sounds right.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm looking up stuff like, oh god, I got whiplash from hitting my head. It's like, how bad is that? So then you're just searching the internet and like, all right. Well.
And you go there and you see, I've already searched it 3 times today.
Yeah, it's like,
What the hell?
why is the search purple? It's like, oh no, oh god.
It sounds like you blacked out.
I don't think
and
so.
knocked yourself out.
I
That's
don't-
what it sounds like.
I don't think so, but I'll be honest. The part where I remember my foot giving out and my blinking, it's real blurry in between.
Was there any water in the pool at all?
N-
You're lucky you didn't knock yourself out and slither down.
Scared of-
Drown.
I was just slowly sliding into like, ah.
That would be one of the most pathetic drownings. Drowning in like
Okay.
6 inches of,
Okay,
of water.
okay. You
I'm just saying.
don't gotta be rude over there. You know
Yeah.
where my friends were to help me? Nowhere.
Would we still be able to live in this house, or
Probably not.
oh
The
god?
house. So you might want to try to help keep me alive.
Well, don't go with the bottom of the pool. What can I say?
Yeah, it wasn't the smartest. And then the leak not being fixed is really hurts. That hurts way more than anything else.
Well, that's like literally finding like a needle in a haystack. How the hell do you find a leak in a pool?
You also
We haven't figured it out, so I
you
can't
have-
tell you.
You have like 3 leaks, but you can't even call one guy because there are 3 completely different types of leaks. So you need like a leak for the pool guy, a leak in the roof guy. It's a
Yeah,
pain.
yeah. There's not just one guy you call for leaks.
Yeah, you got to call 3 different leak guys.
I got one guy almost breaking my neck. One guy almost throwing glass at me. It's like, god damn.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, true. They do. That can hurt you. The glass in the window. They say that when you're.
Fuck
I
was
know.
that?
I know you said that earlier, but I just remembered that when there's earthquakes, people say get away from the windows because your window can break and a huge shard of glass can decapitate you.
Isn't
That's
that-
the new safety rule. When there's roofers over, get away from the windows.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Isn't that tornadoes?
all
Probably
of those
both.
incidents?
Well, the problem was he was. They said he was supposed to show up at 8:30, and he showed up at 7:50. So he woke me up out of my slumber, and then I just opened the door, helped him, and lay down on the couch, and that was my mistake.
Yeah, I mean, not to be this guy, but it was pretty loud in our bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
You know what's better? You know what's you know.
That. I mean, there was no glass broken, but it really sounded like someone was taking a hammer right to my head.
I had no idea about any of this, so I actually thought that Danny was building a desk in the most obnoxious way possible. I was like, what the fuck is Danny? Is Danny taking 2 hours to build this desk?
I'm really sorry you both had such a hard time.
Yeah, give us a fucking call next time, please.
I'm really sorry that you
Oh.
guys had a problem.
Oh,
Look at me.
boo-hoo, Antonio.
Look at me.
Boo-hoo.
It's not the Olympics for
Yeah.
who was the most upset. Okay?
Olympics.
It's not competition. Yeah.
Olympics. I hate you both. No, but would you rather a little noise or no more leaks? He's claiming there was a leak upstairs. I didn't even see it.
Would you rather episode? A little noise or no more leaks? Is it a little noise forever and no more leaks forever?
What's a little noise?
Not that.
Yes, I know. I get it. I understand it was loud. You know what else was loud? The sound of the car noises coming through my open window. That wasn't my choice.
I'll take option 3, which is broken neck.
I guarantee you wouldn't. Guarantee.
And wearing a doofy neck brace for the next podcast.
All right, well, this is all getting rude.
$2.99.5. Is this our first half episode?
Wait, why is it a half? Just so that we can delay.
So we can delay 300.
He's not in shape to do
Sure.
a 300th episode.
And we have a pretty big episode next episode.
True.
a lot of fun.
The actual 300th
Actual
episode.
300th, yeah. There's drinking. There's 5 of us. It's gonna be 5 of us. Maybe yeah, we'll see.
That's kind of this is an accomplishment though. 300 episodes. Wow.
Did you think we'd get here?
Yeah.
When we first started, did you think we'd get here?
Well, the thing is,
Here we go.
The thing is, it has changed. We used to do 2 podcasts a week, so we were flying to like 200.
That's true.
And then
Now we do 1 podcast a week, 1 Wednesday video.
And one on Patreon,
Yeah.
extra one every week. Patreon.com/PickyBoys.
That's true. So it goes much slower now
True.
to count
By numbers.
by numbers. It's basically 50 a year, which is
50.
that means the next 100 milestone will be in 2 years.
that is crazy, actually. Yeah.
It used to be every year. Boom, 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 boom. It's like an anniversary.
That's true. I guess when you're coming up on the. I was about to say something really dumb. Actually, no, I'm not.
Say it. It's already out.
I know there's 52 weeks in a year,
Okay.
but is it possible to have, like 53 Sundays?
Well, I don't think there's perfectly 52 weeks, is there? Because 365 divided by 7, is that 52?
I have no
7?
idea. And some 7 days a week.
I thought we were just going to do
552.
Yeah, I thought we were just going to.
I mean,
Wait,
that works
what?
too. You can do it either way.
52 times 7?
I'm having
65?
my connecting brain thing isn't working.
I read somewhere that if there were 13 months, then every month could have an even 28 days. What do you think about that?
I mean,
Why don't we do that?
Why,
don't know.
Why would we have something that makes sense? Or that, why would we? Let's just make everything as hard as we possibly can for everybody.
But then they'd have to make a whole new zodiac sign. It's like, oh, this is the month of the bunny. Or is that how that works? I don't know.
But then it would be cool because then I'm pretty sure every Monday, like every first of the month, is always going to be a Monday.
Oh my God! Imagine how much
That
easier
sucks.
that would be.
It would be so much easier.
You don't like
that?
You just know that the
sucks.
firsts are this day.
Right, but now think about this. What if a Halloween always lands on a Tuesday? Now you can't change that.
Well, we might
Didn't
have
think
to,
of that, did
we
you?
might have to shift around holidays, but it would be better to not have a crapshoot for when these holidays fall. It's always on a
Yeah,
Saturday.
you just move Halloween to like. First of all,
How are we moving Halloween?
First of all, Halloween's gone.
How are we
It's
moving Halloween?
October
Yeah.
31st. It's a 28-day month system we're working with here.
so either way, you're moving it to the 28th. Now we'll say, fuck it. The 28th is a Monday. Let's actually go 26, right? So
Yeah.
it could be a Saturday.
Make it Halloween, not at the end of the month in this plan?
Yes. Under my leadership in this country, we'll move Halloween to the 26th.
I think what we should do is make every holiday on a Friday. Don't fall into the trap of
Oh, yeah.
don't fall into the trap of making them on Saturdays because you miss your off days then.
But under this
I mean?
plan, we could do that.
True. We would just need one more month name.
Do you think if everyone on the planet voted to change the date of a holiday, they do it?
I mean, there'd inevitably be some people. Does everybody use the same calendar? I don't even know if they do.
I mean, I think.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
so.
Well,
there's I guess Chinese New Year and stuff like different holidays, but I think
no, it's all the same. They
Well,
have
no,
different
actually,
names.
No, this is yeah.
They have
We
different
always-
names for it in the other languages, but it's still January, February. But they might call it Febbrario or whatever. I don't
Look
know.
at
Is that
us.
his attempt at an Italian February?
Yeah, Febbrario.
Look at us all agreeing on one thing. The time. Well, not the time.
No,
Not
time
the
as
time
well.
at all.
Well, the way time
The
works.
way time works.
I mean, we agree on math.
And then we agree on math, we agree on the way time works, and we agree on the calendar. That's pretty fast. Unison, baby.
3 pivotal things you kind of need to interact with each other.
Time, calendar.
Or else you have to be like, oh my God, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. You had to send that out 4 weeks ago to
Yeah.
make it on the 38th. I was like, what are we doing? Like change the system.
Here's a question for you.
Love that.
If we move planets, we become multiplanetary species.
Okay.
Do the days, months, year system change there?
Oh, they got us.
I think the days have to change. I mean, they're totally different hours.
That's a good point. That would suck. No, I think how we have Eastern time, all that stuff. I think it would just always be Earth time. Like you would talk on Pluto as like, oh, but it's it's 4 o'clock Earth time. I think it would just be Earth. Like you would.
Yeah,
change
but that
Earth
wouldn't be
time.
useful to you on Pluto at all.
Well, it's still 4 o'clock.
but
just
it's
on
not
Pluto.
because since Pluto's rotating and going around the Earth at a different rate, it might be nighttime. 4 o'clock Pluto is nighttime today, and like next month 4 o'clock is daytime. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
so
Pluto.
confusing.
The thing is, Pluto goes slower around the sun. It's very far away. If we were on Mars, we'd be going shorter years.
So
So I think it would kind of be like a dog years thing. You'd be like, oh, I'm 32, but I'm 16 in Earth years.
But I think Mars
18 would have been fine.
the point.
I don't know what you're
why does
doing on
everything
Pluto.
be
I don't know what you're doing on
First of all,
Pluto.
I'm in Mars. I told you I'm in Mars.
Oh, sorry. Then I'm on Pluto. That's the.
In Pluto, you'd be fucking 3, even if you were 16 in Earth years. Pluto goes slow. Pluto goes slow around
All right,
the
so
sun.
I know how to fix
and
this.
it's not even a planet.
I know how to fix it. That's true. The fucking stupid planet, bitch. How about we just make the clocks on Pluto slower and the clocks on Mars faster?
No.
Why not?
It just won't work.
That would work swimmingly.
It just won't work. Because then a year just goes by so fast. Then you can't talk about, like, again, we can't do this. If we're contacting Earth, you can't say, oh, well, call me back in an hour.
No, you can.
And an hour is 40 minutes on Mars.
Yeah,
it won't
but
work.
the clock is faster on Mars, so you know when it's been an hour.
No. Then they're gonna call you, and it's been an hour and 20 minutes because it's Mars time, not Earth time.
If we speed up the clocks on Mars, it'll correlate to the same time.
No, it won't.
How would it not?
You can't just choose to speed up time somewhere.
No. I'm not choosing to speed up time. First of all, Mars is doing it. It's speeding up time.
Yeah, but it's speeding up it's just speeding up going around the sun. That's all arbitrary, really, to what we know as time.
If the clocks on Mars were going faster, then it would match up.
No,
It would match up.
What if I'm on Earth, you're on Mars, and say I'll call you in an hour? You're gonna be fucking. If you're speeding it up, you're gonna be in 15 minutes. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? You're gonna call me.
You sound really ignorant right now. What I'm saying is the numbers will match up. The numbers will match up.
No, they won't match.
How will the numbers not match up?
This guy got whiplash into not knowing
The
math.
numbers will only match up if you set the clocks to the same time and set them to the same speed. Once you set them to different speeds, how would they match up?
Because the clocks on Earth are slower.
No.
Oh, sorry. No. I'll change my answer. You need to slow down the clocks on Mars.
Okay.
Okay.
Now he's making sense.
You need to slow down the clocks on Mars, and
Gotcha,
then they'll match
gotcha.
up. You need to speed up the clocks on Pluto. I
Gotcha.
had it backwards.
All right.
My bad.
I get
We
what you're
could do
saying
that.
there.
Would you guys go to Mars? Like, let's say, when are we gonna be Mars? 25 years from now.
Okay.
So we're what, 51 or something? And they offer you two-way trip to Mars. You got to stay there for 3 months, and you'll be the first
Yeah.
people there.
Oh.
No. You'll be the second. You'll be the second wave of people there. The other people there have been there for a year already.
I want to be the second. People have already died, lived, and died there.
I have a feeling he didn't want to be the first
They
people
do
on
not
Mars.
want to be the first people.
No, they wouldn't send you.
All right, let's say I can guarantee your safety.
You can't guarantee
Oh,
that.
know
You
this is
can't
magic. I
guarantee
can
that.
guarantee
You
it. It's
can't
magic. I can guarantee your safety, and you'll be the first people there.
Well, of course, then.
You would do it?
Of course. If we can magically guarantee my safety, I'll go to Pluto or Jupiter or whatever.
That'd be pretty cool.
I stay there for 3 months and I come back. Is travel time included in that 3 months?
Yeah, doesn't it take like a year to get to Mars?
It takes.
It's going to take a year to get there and a year to get back. Would you do it?
He already
See,
agreed.
That's a.
I can guarantee your safety. You'll be a historic. Your name will be in textbooks.
Yeah, of course.
But you dedicate 2 years of your life to just being in a ship
Can
traveling.
I be the first person to step?
No.
Ooh.
No, you
No,
don't get that.
no,
No,
come
the
on.
captain gets that, bro.
Oh, the captain.
Oh, you want to be the captain now?
So no, I don't want to be. Well, I mean, sure, I'll be the captain of a magical space force that doesn't run into any problems or accidents. That's what being the captain is. It's like all fun and cool until something bad happens.
That's true.
What if you had to play rock paper scissors with everybody to be the first one to step on?
Sure. I mean, for even the chance to be the first person to step. On
You know
Mars.
what would happen? Danny go, rock paper, sprint to Mars and
Yeah.
just jump on Mars. It's like it's mine now.
It doesn't matter. The textbooks aren't going to say, well, it didn't count because he actually didn't win. It's like, well, he was the first one.
Yeah, it's like
He
that's
was
the
first
footprint.
one.
By the way, if you want to go to Mars, you just fucking go to the Grand Canyon, drive like 15 miles in. You're basically there.
Can you drive through the Grand Canyon?
No, like in that park. bro.
I don't know.
In the desert.
Imagine can you go in the fucking...
It's a river, isn't it?
There's
down
definitely
there?
a
Definitely,
river.
yeah.
Isn't the whole thing? It was caused by some great river.
Yeah, but now
Nah,
it's
you're
not.
asking.
Now it's probably.
It's dry down there.
Yeah, it's what a canyon is. It doesn't have a
I
river.
don't think that's true.
Right?
I don't think you made that up. Very.
Otherwise, it'd be a ravine. I made that up.
That's
Have
also
you, have you
wrong.
been
I
to
made
Grand
that up.
Canyon?
I've never. You trying to catch me? on
No,
something?
I swear to God.
You trying to? It's like, no, I've never been anywhere that way.
Yeah.
Have you?
No. It looks
Nerd.
big. Real big. And you know the tours?
That might be why they call it Grand.
All right. Would you go? Do you know the Grand Canyon tours? They ride. You take a tour down the Grand Canyon
donkey.
on a donkey.
Yeah.
That knows.
Sounds
That doesn't.
great.
It can't see or something like that.
What are you talking
you
about?
talking about?
These donkeys.
making
I
something
swear to
up.
God, these donkeys like can't see, but they can detect the edge of the cliff and they go down.
So they're purposely employing handicapped blind donkeys.
Yes, it's part of a program.
Disabled
Put
donkey
blind
fun.
donkeys to work.
Blind inner city donkeys.
Yes.
Isn't it crazy how he just talked for a minute and made half of that up?
know,
Isn't
it's
that
crazy.
crazy?
No, I've heard of this for sure.
Who?
For sure. Well, first of all, so you wouldn't do that?
No, they're blind.
Would I ride a blind donkey
It knows
off a cliff?
It
No.
It knows the limits of the cliff. Oh, let me look this up. Hold on a second. I'm telling you, if I look up blind donkey Grand Canyon,
First of all, on top of them getting down blind, you're saying that we can ride them? They can do that with us shifting the weight on them?
Yes.
Actually impossible.
The mule trips.
That sounds right. Already not a donkey, by the way.
Already not a donkey.
Already wrong.
All right.
2,000 years later.
Wait, the mule is deaf.
Jesus Christ.
So, it's a completely different thing.
There's
Actually,
there's a
Who cares
there's a
if they-
disabled mule and you ride it down the Grand Canyon. That's what I'm talking about.
okay, hold on.
It's still no. I want that
Still
to be
no.
said. I want that to be said.
Deaf? I would.
It's an excursion.
A donkey being deaf does not affect its ability to traverse the Grand Canyon. That's fine.
I disagree. You don't hear a stray rock coming, and you get drilled.
There's a stray rock coming, we're dead.
Yeah.
If there's a massive boulder falling off, a
Hey.
piece of the canyon itself,
And you know whose fault that would be? Mine, if I'm riding that fucking donkey.
regardless, the donkey's not blind.
Okay.
That
It's
was
not
great.
a donkey.
So-
Also,
There's a mule, and this is a tradition. This is a tradition.
Okay, so now, but okay, you started off saying like the donkeys that you ride are blind. Now you're saying there's one that they employ that's disabled in some
wasn't-
other way.
I was not able to do a deep dive while we're on the podcast. I'll check back and tell you the
But
details.
sometimes, so, hold on. Sometimes
Okay, would you
you
ride a non-disabled donkey down the Grand Canyon?
Yeah, absolutely.
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah. You want to walk it?
Yeah.
You walking?
Oh, I have to get down.
Oh, it's much safer to ride the donkey than for you to walk down that canyon.
I'm not going. I'm not going.
Well, it's because you're accident prone.
That's true. Actually, if I was you, I wouldn't go either.
It's like, oh yeah, this donkey wound up having a broken leg.
Something spooks the donkey and he runs right off the cliff.
You would do it?
Oh, fuck no.
Okay.
Wait, why not?
Crazy?
So you're walking it. Look,
If
your
I have to
options
get-
are walking
If
or
I
donkey
have to get
riding.
down, I'll donkey ride it. But they know
That sounds sexual.
they are notorious for getting close to the edge because they don't have like
Fear.
height fear.
They absolutely do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
they
but-
are not flying animals.
Yeah, but they know their limits. It's not like humans. There's like a when you're near an edge.
Isn't it humans when you see an edge? There's like, doesn't your brain go, just do it?
Yeah. The call
Isn't
of the
that what we
void.
have?
Call of the
Isn't that what
void.
we
Yes,
have?
Yes.
I wouldn't trust that.
Now, what if you get a suicidal donkey all of a sudden?
That's a good point.
Now, that'll be sad.
Yeah. Or it's like he goes to his buddies, like, hey, you want to see something funny?
You know, there's a bridge
Here we go.
somewhere in, I want to say Europe, that dogs, whenever they walk across it, they just jump off. And sometimes, sometimes it's not that high. Sometimes, like, they'll survive the fall, get back up, jump off again.
Wow.
Magnetic
What the
field?
hell? Yeah. Oh, could it be like a whistle tone that's happening? You know how dogs can hear whistles?
Like holes in the bridge?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if they've cracked the case. I think that, yeah, I think they think it has something to do with, I don't know, fucking the magnets or whatever. I don't know. Something.
Magnets can make a dog jump off a bridge.
Or there's a big bone down there.
Oh,
A
yeah.
big bone.
Big frisbee.
There's the dinosaur excursion down there.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like how humans have been obsessed with like jumping off the
Back to the
not
Grand
the Grand Canyon, the Niagara Falls.
in a
That's true.
barrel.
In a barrel,
Very
in a
dumb.
jet ski. People
What?
do all the kinds of shit. Yeah.
Someone's gone off on a jet ski?
They perished.
I mean, yeah.
They had a parachute too. but
Perished. Why'd you use
open-
that word?
You can't open a parachute.
Perish,
with a bunch
I
of
don't think-
water.
Perish, not an appropriate word for someone.
I think that's an appropriate.
What
word.
does
No.
perish mean?
Because perish, like, is more accidental. And, like, if you jumped off the fucking Grand Canyon, you died because you're a dummy.
He had a
I don't think-
parachute.
He had a parachute. He was a stunt man.
Oh, he had a parachute. Oh, this changes everything. Okay, he perished.
He perished.
We're back to
He
perish
perished. And I'm sure somebody can do it.
with the parachute.
It's like, do you remember in high school when they had that competition to see who could safely drop their egg from 10 feet?
Yep.
It's like that's what we want to do, but with our lives.
Yeah, I'd stick to the egg. Did you win those?
I had one really successful version, which was essentially just an airbag around the egg.
That's good. And
The other ones were not as successful. But it really depended on your teammates because some people are just so fucking dumb.
oh Jesus, that could,
You know.
something happened there. That came out.
Yeah, yeah. Some people are so dumb. This guy was trying to use the paper bag as a parachute.
paper bag.
Plastic bag. I'm sorry, a plastic bag as a parachute. It wasn't gonna work.
A lot
That
of
was
people.
Danny's class. That was me.
A lot of people tried that.
It wasn't
Also,
gonna work.
it also depends on the teacher dropping it, because I remember sometimes the teacher just went, "Oh yeah, you're definitely supposed to drop it this way," ding, and it's like now it's on its head.
Yeah, I was always sussed out about that because the person who ran the science experiment competition thing, his daughter went to the school.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
And
It's all
let's
politics,
just say,
baby.
let's just say there were some favorable egg drops.
Yeah, it didn't look like an MLB pitcher out there throwing the egg to the ground. Sometimes.
Yeah, he was playing favorites.
Yeah, I saw someone just tape a bunch of popsicle sticks to the egg.
Did it work?
No, no, it did not. That was Brian. Brian thought it was a great idea, though. I don't think mine did. I don't think mine worked. You just don't get enough tools.
What was your strat?
I think I just put a bunch of pipe cleaners and like paper towel in the plastic bag and just hoped. Like it was like a little cocoon.
You ever do the one where it's like you get like 20 balloons and a bunch of tape? Who can make the tallest structure? That's a fun one.
No, I haven't seen that.
I think I could. Do
And
it.
did you ever make a toothpick bridge?
No,
That was intense.
well, that's architecture,
yeah.
right?
That was our art class in high school, but yeah.
Oh, did I?
I don't know. I don't know if you were in that one.
I might have not been there that day.
It was a toothpick bridge. I've made a pretty darn good one visually,
Ah,
but that's an architect's job. And then you throw it to the engineer, and they make it safe.
that's true. It's like, yeah. Well, that bridge sure does look pretty.
And then there was probably 2 ounces of pressure on it, and it went. Boosh.
It's like, oh, it was supposed to stand.
Yeah, is there a beef between architects and engineers? Because
Yeah.
the architects are just like, this is how I want it to be. And then the engineer's like, well, this is how the math makes it not possible.
From what I've heard.
Yeah, we can't put a spirally swirly thing in the middle. It's like we can't do that.
From what I've heard, there's a hierarchical beef between architects at the top, then engineers, and then actual people who build it, like
Oh,
construction
yeah.
workers.
Oh,
Because they get the plans. They're like, what the fuck is this?
it's like what on earth? And
That's
then,
a
and then
chain
they
of
take an
command.
8-hour lunch, and the building doesn't get built in 20 years.
It's just it's the way life goes.
It's just
It's
the
the
way life
cycle
goes.
of buildings.
But it is cool, like to go into the city and be like, I built that.
Yeah, and then the building, when it finally gets built, it's vacant for 20 years. Nothing's rented out or anything.
That's not my problem.
I know. Whenever we're in the city, Martin goes, "I built this hotel."
It's like, no,
Wait,
It's like,
really?
well,
He's an electrician. He didn't build
added-
anything. He wired it.
He added life to it. Let's say
yeah,
that.
yeah. He brought light.
We'll say the building would probably suck without wires.
Every time he should just say, "Let there be light." That's what I did.
What did you do?
Let there be light. That's
No,
what
I
he
heard
should
that
say.
to what?
That's what he should say.
Oh, that's
to
what you
these
told him. I thought
buildings.
you did that. I went with the bridge.
No.
I mean, Martin also couldn't fix a light bulb in here, so who knows what he's lighting up out there. I'm in. I am in pain though. I was just sitting on the couch and they came in. And they just laughed at me. That's my friends. Friends just laughed at me.
Do you think you could be choked through that? This is kind of a weird question.
For
I
sure.
guess.
Whoa, everyone, you guys.
I already know the
They're looking at me
answer.
like I'm a hamburger. it's like you know in the cartoons when the guy's really hungry. It's like, oh god.
Do you want me to show you right now?
Fuck off, JT. Also, my neck already really hurts. Do you want to try it on?
No, I don't want to ruin your recovery.
Right, you got to sleep like this. Also, didn't go to the doctor. This is just I just put this on. I went. This probably feels right.
Yeah,
No, when's the last time you went to a doctor?
a long time. My mouth pussy actually.
Can't just fly that off. you can't just fly that off to someone who might be
I had
new.
oral thrush,
Yeah,
He had a yeast infection in his
a yeast
mouth.
infection of the mouth. Yes,
of the I heard of the mouse.
of the mouth. Yes, it was terrible. I do not. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
That's probably not true.
It is
That
true.
line is actually bullshit.
No,
That line's
no,
bullshit.
it's not.
Why wouldn't you wish it on your worst enemy?
Because drinking water was painful.
Same question.
My worst enemy.
Is a fish?
I don't.
Like why?
I listen. I don't want my worst enemy to be dehydrated. I just want them to be.
Do
dead.
you have someone in mind?
No, I don't know if I have a worst enemy.
I mean, you have to, right? There has to. If you had to rank
Yeah,
everyone,
everybody has one, right?
I know
Maybe.
mine.
What's yours?
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden.
Hate that guy.
What did he do to you?
He just sucks.
Actually, no, I do have a worst enemy. Little Mosey, that fucking loser. That
Oh,
guy,
yeah.
he fucked me actually
Yeah.
with luggage.
True. He made you lose your luggage.
He made me lose my luggage for 3 days in Amsterdam.
And then he also had some bad things happen.
Yeah.
He's
he
a
did.
bad guy.
Yeah, he did. So
So,
I wish oral thrust upon
Isn't
him.
it great when people that
Oral thrust.
Isn't that not what he said? What he had?
Isn't it great when people that you hate do something bad and you're like, oh, I knew it.
It's like, oh, finally, yeah.
The
Yeah.
truth's coming out. What I've always known.
It's really great. It's really great. It's not great when you haven't said it to anybody. That's when it's not so great. But yeah, been there. All right, we gave our mortal enemies.
I don't have a mortal enemy. I don't know. I really don't.
He's smart. He keeps it a secret.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
it.
My
We just gave away our
mortal
position.
Enemy? I don't think I have one yet. I will.
Do you have an immortal enemy?
That would just be a friend, right?
Wouldn't it just be a god?
Oh, wait, I'm immortal.
What'd you think?
I mean, I was just thinking it was the opposite of mortal enemy, but now you have it's like an immortal enemy.
I'll be honest. If I had an can't do it. If I had an immortal enemy,
You're losing, buddy.
I'm not winning that one. He could have oral thrust.
The Rush.
Oh, sorry.
It's Rush,
Oral thrust.
and they give you this incredibly viscous banana liquid to get rid of it.
Ew.
Banana.
Yeah, it tastes like banana for some reason.
And what do you just mouthwash it? Just-
Yeah.
How fast did it go away?
After that, like a couple days.
How does that how do things work? Because how long were you going through the pain? You would say
5, 6 days.
that is so fucking
Well,
long.
I went to a wedding in Denver, which is why I didn't go to a hospital. Because I was just like in a new place.
How
and
was
it
the
was-
wedding?
Oh, it was terrible. It was the worst thing I've ever been to. Not because it wasn't beautiful. It was because the whole time I could barely talk and like it hurt so bad.
Do you have a speech?
No,
What would the speech have sounded like?
it wasn't that I couldn't. It kind of just sounded like I had like cotton balls in my mouth. I was like I would just nod.
South Park
basically.
character.
Before I went to the wedding, I stocked up on soup from Whole Foods.
What?
So much soup because it was the only thing I could.
Oh,
eat.
wait. So you left here having oral thrust?
Yeah, but I thought it was just like a toothache that would go away at first because it was just in the back of my mouth, and then all of a sudden there's like lesions everywhere.
Oh. And this is all from what again?
This is all.
That's what we're doing?
Theoretically, the leading hypothesis is that my water bottle got like some kind of bacterial infection, and then
He was drinking pond water.
He had mold in his water
He
bottle.
was drinking
Yeah.
pond
Which
water.
90% of water bottles have mold in them, apparently.
That's why I don't
what I've
like
heard.
even the drink containers you use that you can't see. I hate those. That's why all the ones I drink out of are clear, so you can see the bottom. I feel like there could always be something in the cracks. On top of that, it's tin and metal. It's like I don't know. I don't trust it.
I think they sell ones now with like a UV light inside.
Okay, it is called 299.5 for a reason. I think.
Why is that?
Oh, I don't know. Are we done?
We can be done. You
I'm
look
in-
like you're in pain.
I'm in so much pain.
All right.
Yeah, we're more than enough. I'm fucking around. All right, JT, tell them where to find you.
Find me on Instagram at thejballs.
You can find me at Danny is watching on Instagram.
You can find me at Ant Prisco.
Can't forget to follow the Picky Boys on the things.
Right there.
Throw up
on
the things.
Twitch, on Instagram.
No, that was it. You got it.
That's it.
Yeah.
And Picky Boys Gaming. Everything will be in the description. You know what to do. And our P.O. box will be in the description as well.
Yes.
Send us some mail.
Planning on doing a big Christmas opening.
Yeah.
So get if you want to send something, get it to us soon.
Yeah.
And-
Let's see some Christmas cards.
And you can watch us open it. Ooh, we had a few Christmas cards last year. I think
We got a graduation card.
I think I have 2 of them still on the fridge. I think.
Oh.
So people come in, they just go, "Who is that on your fridge?" No, don't worry about it. It's my friends.